This is the Ford Fiesta EcoBoost 1.0, which is a econetic car from Ford, which brand new model, which has an overall mileage of 65 miles to the gallon. Basically because it's using a very high-tech engine. In fact, it's quite high-tech all the way through. A 3-cylinder, 4 overhead cam engine, 999cc, coupled with some very long gearing, and the result is a car that can rival diesel in terms of its miles per gallon. The test car we're looking at has extras included in it, including this glossy white paint and also these, I don't know if you can see them there, they're rear reversing sensors which prevent you smacking into the wall. Split rear seats, a modicum amount of room in the back. I mean, not a huge amount, I have to say. Nice access through the tailgate and the rear fold-down seats, though. Quite a quiet car, especially when you consider it's a 1-litre engine. It does quite remarkably. This eco mode, which is designed to make you actually drive better, so rather like the old Prius idea, you get encouragement to save fuel. So yes, as well as the things like traction control and deflation detection for the tyres, so you can tell whether the tyres are going flat on you electronically. It's also got a function called MyKey. And basically the object of MyKey is to make sure that you can give a separate key to your child and they won't abuse the car. So it has speed limit control, traction control so they can't do wheelies in the car park or whatever, a speed limit, but the speed limit's kind of odd. It's either off or 80 miles an hour, so you obviously trust your children up to 80 miles an hour but no higher. But you can set speed warnings ranging from 45 miles an hour all the way up to 80 miles an hour, so that would be extremely annoying for any child who's borrowing the car, or any relative who's borrowing the car and you give them the MyKey. A quick look under the bonnet shows that it shoehorns quite a lot of tech in there. You're noticing all the things like an extra beefy battery, because this has start-stop technology. So when you stop at the traffic lights or in traffic, it actually switches the engine off to improve the fuel consumption. I'm not sure what it does to the starter motor over time, but you definitely need a bigger battery, especially if you spend a lot of time in town. Right, just you can hear the rear reversing warning at that. As I say, it drives quite smoothly for a small engine. So you're basically doing 2,500 at 70 miles an hour. The 99.9 miles per gallon on overrun. But if you're careful with the accelerator, you're pulling about 60 to 63 on a cruise. It's, as you can hear, fairly smooth. I mean, when you consider this is a 1-litre engine, it's kind of a miracle, really. They're pulling out such a smooth engine. You do find in town that you're hunting a little bit, between second and third at town speeds, but in general, it's not a difficult drive at all. So, there you have it. The Ford Fiesta Z-Tech 1-litre EcoBoost 1.0. 5 doors with MyKey, radio CD, electronic windows, etc. Alloy wheels, a 3-cylinder 999cc engine. It has a top speed of 112 miles an hour and a 0 to 62 of 11.2 seconds, which I think is quite incredible for an engine of that size. And the price for all this electronic beautifulness, including the 65.7 miles per gallon you'll get out of this engine if you drive it like a nun, is £14,245, which seems to be quite a hefty penalty for the sake of getting that extra mileage. I mean, it's probably even more than the premium you pay for a diesel, because basically what you're doing is you're getting a diesel kind of economy out of a petrol engined car. So yes, there you go.